Hey there guys, it's your boy Arios. We're back with some Trails Dash. And in about 30 minutes or so, it's about to be your boy's birthday. On March the 20th. I'm about to be 28 years old. So, while it's not my birthday right now, you guys are obviously gonna get this uploaded on my birthday. And not only that, but this part is gonna be extremely long, so it'll be my birthday during this. But right now, we don't care about any of that. What we do care about though is these NPCs. Oh, it's Cynthia, right? Cynthia. We got our boy Oscar. Obviously, Reigns, Grace, Kate. Who else? Is that Arios? I don't know. I highly doubt that. I mean, Arios, she does gets around. This might be, I almost said Celtio, but we know that isn't Celtio. That's probably, what's the dude's name? What's the dude's name at ಠಃLove? What is it, Finn? I'm not sure. But anyway, let's start talking a little bit. I don't know how long this part's gonna be, but I did want to get something out for today at least, because I think last time we also had a video on my birthday. All proceeds earned from today's buffet will go straight toward the city's reconstruction. So please help yourself to anything we have to offer. Look at you, you've got ketchup all over your mouth. This is so tasty. Really enjoyed the song and pianist played just now. This is the first time I felt the calm since the attack. Oh. If there's anything you'd like to eat or drink, don't hesitate to let me know. Oh, it actually is Arios. Damn, okay. There, my makeup is straight up gorgeous now. If I'm gonna do this, I might as well knock everyone else out of the park. I mean, Arios be doing the most, but we support her. That's our back alley girl. That sounds crazy. I'll be going on stage for the next event. I'm used to standing in front of people for my job, but that doesn't make me any less nervous. They have good food they have food from every trendy hotspot in Crossbell. It's amazing. The more I eat, the more I help out the reconstruction. The city probably just can't get any better than this. Rose said the more he eats, huh? Whatever you say, old timer. Fancy seeing you here, SSS. Kate, what are you doing here? I'm helping out with the event for a bit. I still have some time before my turn, so I'm having a bite to eat first. Your turn? Oops, didn't mean to let that slip out. You'll see what I mean soon enough. I'm helping cater this event with food from ಠಃLove. Buck and Roos are covering for me at the tavern in the meantime. Honestly, it's got me a little worried, but those two should have their act together by now. I'm probably overthinking it. Change of subject, but Shan-Shan's been feeling kind of glum lately. Yeah, because her best friend probably isn't showing up anywhere. Risha probably hasn't been to Long Lao since, that time we last seen her with her and Shen having that conversation. She was invited to participate in the pageant, but I guess she turned it down. Hopefully she cheers up soon. Oh, hey, Lloyd. Oscar, I didn't realize you were helping out with the charity event. Yeah, Morix and Bennett are handling things at the store while I'm here. I've got my baguettes on each table. I know my way around a few dishes that go well with bread, too. That sounds lovely. Thanks. You guys have a good time, okay? Did we speak to this guy? Wow, this place is packed to the rafters with outrageous babes. I wonder if it has something to do with that main event they're putting on later. Oh, the beauty pageant? Wait, No. Is Kate gonna be in a beauty pageant? That pianist is so beautiful. Reigns, you got grace. You're supposed to, after what you did last time when you protected her, I thought you was about that grace life. Have some grace. Her little charity recital will make for a perfect photo op. Hey there, you guys. Hi, Grace. Are you covering for the event? You betcha. The energy in here is just fantastic. Whatever article I get from this is sure to perk our city's downhearted innocents right up. The raids left us with scars in every sense of the word. It's going to take a long time for them to fade. So I gotta do what I can by covering this pageant. The pain can both hurt and heal, you know? Okay, Grace, I see you. Point taken. We'll leave it to you, Grace. Word is this charity drive has a pretty eye-catching lineup for the main event. I think our readers are gonna love it. I don't know why, but I always try to give Grace a super energetic type of voice. She just seems very radiant. Let's see, what song shall I play next? Play the Whereabouts of Light. Oh, you can't do that? You can't remix it? We talked to everyone, right? We did. Oh! How to make decadently sweet chocolate. Why not try making some at home? There's a recipe for sweet chocolate written here. Nice. Let's give that to Kia. My baby is a chef. We talked to everyone here. I left off at a weird spot, so I'm damn near. Did we go? I don't think we did. How are you guys doing now? Like, what's going on with all of you? What games are you playing? How far are you into the games that you're playing? Because I still don't know. I still don't know if well, I know you bust. I know you're playing Cold Steel, the second one. How's that going for you? Kai, I still don't know if you started the next game in the series or not. I know you said you fell off of it because of Cold Steel, right? Mommy says Mr. Arios and the police officers protected us from the bad guys. Thank you, Mr. Arios. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Police Officers. My daughter and I were in the plaza when the attack happened. Even when they told us to take shelter in the building, I thought for certain we were going to die. We owe our lives to everyone who risked theirs to defend the tower. Arios especially. Yeah, I was just about to get salty that they're getting all the credit, but I respect her because she did save specifically for protecting this tower. Tragic. I was in the financial affairs office when the attack started. The plan was for us to evacuate to the basement, but since it was impossible for everyone to use the elevators, the younger men volunteered to take the stairs instead. The only problem? Financial affairs is on the 31st floor. I thought I was going to have a heart attack by the time I got to the bottom. Never did I picture myself having to run down 30 floors worth of Orcus Tower staircases. Man, I must be really out of shape. I should start going to the gym or something. I mean, it's not even necessarily about you going to the gym, buddy. You could just get your stamina up. Go jogging or something. I honestly think it feels better to like go jogging around like a park or something than to just be in a gym on a treadmill. It's like, I mean, I guess the only reason I go to the gym is to hit weights. Those Red Constellation thugs were terrifying. They didn't just have us beat and experienced, even their weaponry was more advanced. Maybe things would have gone differently that night if Crossbow had a real military. Well, of course. The thing is, we don't have one. We don't even really have shit at all. The battle that broke out in the plaza here was intense beyond imagine. If it weren't for Arios, Orcus Tower may have ended up just like the IBC. Ugh, even thinking about it sent a shiver down my spine. The tower is safe now, thankfully. There's no point in dwelling on how much worse things could have been. Yeah, I don't mean to take credit from Detective Dudley. He saved us too, but Arios was on another level entirely, and I'm just sitting over here glazing the shit out of him. His sword was moving so fast that it was practically inhuman. No wonder they call him the Divine Blade of Wind. I might as well be the Divine Blade of Glaze. Let me stop hating, man. Let me stop hating. Don't ever disrespect Doodles. Don't ever take Doodles credit. Stop playing with Dudley like that. Divine Blade of Glaze is crazy. You guys should have stopped me before I said that. Come on now, what's wrong with y'all? Divine Blade of Glaze. And this music is always unsettling. Orcus Tower came away unscathed in the raid thanks to Mr. McLean's iron defenses. Oh boy, here we go. The IBC, on the other hand, is nothing but a burnt husk now. Yeah, cause of us, right? We couldn't stop. We was the only ones fighting a real threat. Yeah, I said it. Who was Arios fighting a bunch of scrubs? But you know, in numbers comes, I don't want to hear it. You can put any amount of the Red Constellation Jaegers and versus Sigmund on the scale. Sigmund outweighs him every time. We had the biggest threat. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Arios was fighting scrubs. Why can't we switch jobs? Y'all will be singing our praises. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry. Let me stop. I always get salty. I feel like I've been. I'm always salty. As a part of the SSS, I've been salty since day one. From day one and zero, I was already salty. Thankfully, civilian casualties were kept to a minimum, but there are still scars left behind like Arkansas. Not sure what they were after, or if it was just a warning or something. Doesn't matter though, Crossbow won't forget this. That was tough. Crossbow won't forget this. I was surprised to hear the IBC had been backing up customer data at Orcus Tower for a while. They're really something, huh? You won't find a better crisis management anywhere. That's the kind of reputation that comes with supporting the continent's economy for as long as they have. Arios is a true crossbell and a hero. I was there when he defended us from the armed group's advance. It was breathtaking beyond description. It may sound outlandish, but I feel as though we could even stand up to major powers with him in our corner. Really, I do. The Civic Center is holding a charity event today. All receipts go toward the reconstruction efforts for the city. They've been doing a lot of good work to bring smiles back to people's faces. I urge you to consider attending if you have the time. You know, it's incredible that the IPC managed to get their service up and running again so quickly. It makes me realize just how impressive the OrbitalNet's technology truly is. Oh, it's Launfei! I was like, bro, I'm like, it's usually just Lily here. And I knew the model is Launfei, but I didn't really think it was gonna be Launfei. Otherwise, I would have said it. Hello again, Launfei. It looks like you've been settling in nicely since the relocation. Good day, Miss McDowell. Yes, things have been going smoothly thanks to the work of the acting CEO, Miss Croyce, and everyone in the technology department. Over half of our staff has already resumed regular operations here at Orcus Tower. Feel free to come to me with anything you might need, just as you did before. Thank you, Launfei. We will. Oh, I love seeing Ellie and Launfei speak. The IPC will be operating here in the Orcus Tower for the foreseeable future. As such, the Zephyr exchange service is available to you in the same capacity as before. If there's ever anything I can assist you with, feel free to let me know. I saw the conflict in the plaza break out as I was heading to the basement to take shelter during the raid. Watching those Jaegers close in on us was one of the most terrifying things I've ever experienced. I'm so thankful they didn't breach the building. I honestly didn't think I was going to live through the night. Damn. The Empire must be the ones back in the Red Constellation. Who else could it be? There's no way us crossbellings can do something like this lying down. Or can take something like this lying down. Yeah, whatever you say, sir. Wait, can we usually go up? We can go up. I swear I tried this before, we couldn't go up. Am I stupid? Was I making a mistake? What is up here? Or is this just pointless? Am I wasting? I'll cut if it's pointless. Dun, 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 dun. I don't really like this. I don't really like this track. Dun, 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 dun. It makes me feel oppressed. It makes me feel oppressed. Sorry. What's going on with me? Is it just because of the birthday stuff? Or am I just crazy? What the hell? You see? What in the world is going on here? I knew coming up here again would be a good idea. I was planning on taking this time to get through this book I brought, but the view is just too captivating. You could try giving it a read yourself though if you like. Received the sunshine on yes 10. Looking at this view makes all my fears and anxieties from the raid just wash away. Okay, buddy, don't stand that far off. Yeah, I'm an advocate of anything can happen. No bullshit. Like you might be thinking like, come on, Acris, like Even if he's standing at the edge, nothing will happen. But you ever seen those cases of sometimes when you're standing, like, and you just feel like your legs give out a little bit? That can be game over for him up there. If that happens, hey, GG. The reconstruction effort is in full swing and the referendum is in 3 days. Despite everything that's happened, Crossbell City feels more unified than ever. Though personally, it feels as though the people in favor of independence are a lot more animated about the issue. Not that I don't understand, it's only natural for any citizen to have a strong opinion on this. People about to start getting real animated. Noticia. Whatever the truth may be, Arabonia is never going to claim responsibility for the raid. As for how they plan to respond to the situation, all we can do is wait and see. The newest rumor making the rounds is that the Empire is responsible for the raid. People are talking about it all over the town. I get why it would look that way, but it's a slippery slope to lean on. If only we can uncover the truth somehow. Okay, she's saying the same stuff. We can't go up there. Okay, I understand. The office by the river was completely destroyed. Word is they were working for the Republican government. Knowing that makes me wonder if the Imperial government hired those Jaegers to take them out. But what does any of that have to do with Crossbell? I don't want to see us dragged into their conflicts anymore. Why is it always Crossbell that gets caught in the line of fire? Is it because we're not a sovereign state? If that's the case, then it's all the more reason to show them that we have the strength and will to be independent. It's already been a week since the raid, huh? It seems things are finally settling down. I just hope we never have to experience anything that horrible again. Even though Heiyu's office was destroyed, things have calmed down pretty quickly. I imagine the upcoming referendum is keeping most of the citizens out of the doldrums. A lot can change when people's backs are against the wall. Something tells me we're going to see that in the results. My old cart and I endured our share of ups and downs. But just because I went to a noodle cart heaven doesn't mean I have to break. Doesn't mean I have to break too. Now that I have a new cart, I'm ready to push it into the future and make a fresh start. My man's really loved his noodle cart. I respect it. Oh. Yams. And Gramps. There used to be an Eastern looking building over there, but now it's totally gone. Yeah, the Hamza and I been just a little slower to escape during the raid. It fills me with dread to think of what might have happened to us. Well, the good thing is nothing happened to you, Gramps. You were Hamza. Oh, I think we have a quest with this, right? We're not gonna start it though. Oh, what a disaster. And that it would happen when I had such a great idea. Excuse me, we're with the SSS. I'm Detective Lloyd Bannings. Let me chill. Let me stop. I was in my bag for a second, huh? Yeah, look at your butt. Your butt's hating already. Already hating. I already know you rolled your eyes or something. We're here regarding a support request. Oh, you came. I happen to overhear a little. Do you need me to play Mishi again? Did something happen to Mishi? Calm down, ಠಃLove. It's not Mishi who has a problem. It's the man inside, probably. There is no such thing as a man inside. Randy, show some fucking respect. Show some respect. I got my girl ಠಃLove. Look at her face. She's in pain, Randy. Show some damn respect. Yo, I almost want to start laughing because I feel bad because I started thinking about when we witnessed it firsthand. Especially who the guy was and how he acted. that was a fucked up moment. That was not Mishi. It was simply an admittedly skilled middle-aged man impersonating him. Leaving that discussion for another time. Did something happen to Mishi? Correct me if I'm wrong, but considering the current situation, I thought the theme park was not currently in business. It is as you say, but that is exactly why we need to do everything that we can. So with that in mind, I wanted to hold a charity event here in the Harbor District. If the customers can't go to the big park, bring Mishi right to the customers. Makes sense. Truly, Mishi's generosity knows no bounds. But the usual guy sprained his ankle when all that stuff went down. Really? Will he be okay? Yes, he wasn't badly hurt, but he obviously can't do his Mishi gig for a while. Maneuvering that costume can't be easy even when you're in top form. Okay, I understand the situation. Do you need me to fill in for that charity event you mentioned? Precisely. Do you think you could do that? No way. Okay, we will, but not now. Sorry, I don't think we can do that right now. Oh, I see. What do I do? I'll be waiting here in case you change your mind. Not much else I can do. Sorry, man. We'll be back. No one has seen Heyu since the raid. We couldn't find anything useful in what's left of their office building either. I mean, look at what do you mean? Shit is burnt down to a crisp. Either they're hiding something in Crossville or they fled the state entirely. Just where did they run off to? Working hard, everyone? Oh, Sergeant Major Seeker. Hello, ma'am. If the Sergeant Major is here, then that must make all of you the SSS. Was there something you needed from the Guardian Force? No, it's nothing like that. We just wanted to see how things are with the IBC building after the explosion. How bad is it? Probably about as much as you're thinking. All that's left is a burnt out husk. I get the feeling it's going to be nearly impossible to rebuild it. They're still assessing the full extent of the damage, however. Ellie, what are all you doing here? Miss Mariabell, I don't want to see this bitch. Belle. You're here too, Mariabell? Yes, I came to inspect the IBC myself. Would you all care for a little chat? But not really. Okay, we're doing it anyway. It's been a while, Mariabell. We haven't really had the chance to meet after our stay at the resort. Yes, it's been far too long since we last spoke face to face. I understand that you were present when the building was destroyed. What matters most though is that you're safe.
Yeah, whatever you say, freak.
Same to you, Belle. We heard that you were in Michelin at the time of the incident. Thank goodness you're alright.
Yeah, I wish she wasn't.
Oh, Ellie, you were that worried about me? That must be true love speaking. Belle, you're my best friend. Of course I was worried about you.
You know, you're surprisingly chill for someone whose family business just went up in flames.
He's right. I'm impressed by how well you're keeping it together. Then I must be doing a fine job of maintaining the facade. Don't think for a second that I'm indifferent to the gravity of this situation. So it really is that bad then. The guardsman just told us all that's left is a burnt out husk. Bad doesn't even begin to describe it. Of all the catastrophes in the world, the IBC building was blown sky high. I personally escorted Miss Croyce to the site earlier, and it's just as grim as she says. We were hoping to recover the sep of eggnog stored in the basement, as well as the contents of our vaults. Frankly, I've given up on that at this point. Reconstructing a completely destroyed building is more than we bargained for. It'll take time just to clear the rubble. Thankfully, we were able to transfer the bank's day-to-day operations to Orcus Tower for the time being. I heard about it. It was impressive how quickly you were able to restore the IBC's backup data. Evidently, other countries felt the same. Well, building in precautions is simply a natural step in the system's administration. We're able to serve our customers at Orcus Tower now too, so it's not all bad news. But that doesn't mean I don't still want to burn the Red Constellation down in return. I'm spread thin even on the best of days, and now those barbarians have increased my workload tenfold. If I ever see them again, I won't hesitate to tear each of them limb from limb myself. I've never seen her so furious. That reminds me, Belle. What happened to your precious Rosenberg dolls?
Oh boy. Oh no. Like, I don't care. Wait, this is Belle. I don't give a shit.
I don't suppose they were caught up in the blast too. Oh, them. The maid who cleans my room stored them in their trunks and carried them to safety, as per the emergency protocol I arranged.
Bruh.
So fortunately, my little darlings are all safe and sound. The planning truly does pay off. It's one of the few silver linings in this mess.
Yeah.
Well, at least she can rest easy knowing her dolls are safe. If only she cared about my well-being as much as she does theirs.
Excuse me, Miss Croyce, but it's almost time.
It's been lovely chatting with you all, but all good things must come to an end.
I don't think there was anything good about this. I'm glad it came to an end. Who's with me? Oh, no one? Just me.
We'll have to catch up again some other time, if you would excuse me.
Not a problem. Didn't mean to keep you from your busy schedule.
Until next time, Belle. Have a good day.
That's a woman I flat out don't trust. The IBC has been reduced to a burnt out husk of its former glory. At this point, I honestly don't know if it'll be possible to rebuild it. Seems that Mayor Croyce's daughter couldn't recover much during her inspection of the IBC. It's a small comfort to know that the bank was able to transfer its financial systems to Orchis Tower at least. Alright, let's keep it pushing. Oh, it's my baby. My baby. Yeah, how could something like this happen to our beloved Crossbell? Even now, I can unhear the screams of that enormous demonic monster that attacked the downtown district. Ugh. Seems I've gotten another sleepless night ahead of me. Hey, cheer up, Gramps. It was a shit show, though.
The bell from the central square has been stolen. No one knows where it went, nor why anyone would take it in the first place. Something about it all rubs me the wrong way. Well, and Grandpa went away somewhere. I guess I'll just play with Grandma today.
Oh, my baby, Mingling.
Will and Grandpa are doing something for Chewy tea. I think that's what they said.
Oh, she's so cute. Ailing, cutest baby. It's crazy that with the way she's talking right there, she'll be in Sunday school next year. It's crazy. Like, are you guys sure that kid isn't 2 years old?
Okay, hopefully all these changes of clothes I packed for Fran will be enough. Oh, I know, I should bring her some fresh fruit to snack on. Mom, you're home. Didn't you say you were going to visit Fran earlier today? That's right, I got back just recently. Thank heaven she's awake again. We really owe it to that inspector from the 2nd Division for keeping her safe.
Was it Raymond or was it Donovan?
Yeah, I'll have to go and give him my thanks. Make sure you do. So you'll be going to the hospital too? I was planning to head back again and drop some things off. Fran's going to need a few changes of clothes after all.
Top tier, mother.
I wonder if there's anything I could do to help everyone. Maybe I should go downtown and ask Azzy.
I mean, I don't know. If you do, make sure you ask your sister first.
I heard Azure is helping his gang with the reconstruction efforts in the downtown district. Working for the good of others, the old Azure never would have done that. He's gone and made his big sister so proud of him.
Okay, she's the eldest.
Azure used to be such an antisocial little boy, always up to no good. He's really changed for the better. I couldn't be prouder of him.
Oh, this is too sweet. Get this off my screen. My family in Arabonia was worried about me, so they sent me a letter. After a catastrophe like that, I'd like to return home soon myself. Perhaps I should consult the main office about this. I'm going to have to arrange for a transfer back to Arabonia, so maybe you should, man. This Crossbell is shit. It's our boy Bond. My company's office was in the IBC, but as you know, it's now burnt to a crisp. It shouldn't be a surprise that we're closed for business for the time being. No one was hurt, so it should only be a matter of time before we're up and running again. But still, what a mess. The assailants destroyed the IBC building, so the company I work for is closed. I suppose I should be thankful that East Street came out unscathed.
Mary and I might go to the charity event later. They said there'll be lots of pretty girls there, so we should be there too.
As you should. That's a new one.
Yum.
That's a new one. Trail.
I saw it. That giant monster that rampaged through the downtown district. Oh, it's just dreadful. When did Crossbell?
Yo, the way she's talking, yo, she really was terrified, bro. She said, I saw it. That monster. Yeah, that's hilarious. When characters talk like that, that's hilarious, bro. I love stuff like that. It's like so dramatic for me. It's for a reason, though.
When did Crossbell become such a terrifying place to live?
Shit, I don't know. Maybe from the start. Like, am I exaggerating? I feel like from what we hear about the history of Crossbell, this place is just not really it. And not even just because of monster. It's just because everything.
Whenever I think about the possibility of that monster appearing again, I can't stop myself from trembling.
Oh, yo, Bond, yo, have a, sit down with your wife, man. Talk to her. She's going through it right now. You over talking about your company.
I went to mass earlier to pray to Arios. Hopefully peace comes back to Crossbell soon.
I mean, loads of wooden utensils to help out with the soup kitchen they set up in the downtown district. I know it's not much, but I wanted to do what I could to pitch in. Hey, everything counts, man. Sometimes you can't afford to do a lot. You just want to do something.
It's not much of a silver lining, but at least East Street was lucky enough to avoid any real damage. Too bad I can't say the same for downtown district. That rampaging demon left the place devastated. They're already working on repairing the area, but who knows how long that'll take.
It's even shittier because the higher ups don't even really care about the downtown district, so they're like screwed. I donated some vegetables from the stall to the charity event at the Civic Center. The Business Owners Association is sponsoring it after all. Owe them a great deal. Not to mention, I want the city folk to feel better just as much as anyone else. I'm grateful to the BOA for inviting me on this as an officer and everything else they've done to make me feel welcome. If anyone can help breathe some life back into citizens, it's them. Here's hoping their hard work pays off. I think you mean it's the SSS.
Lloyd, could you please stop taking everyone's credit and trying to steal their glory?
I don't care, I'm the SSS. You know, Lloyd has changed lately.
The men in my house are on leave from work because of the raid.
Uh-oh. I know she's going through it. She gotta deal with them all the time.
Though frankly, having them all at home makes doing chores twice as hard. I suppose I should be thankful they're helping out more than they used to, at least.
Oh.
I don't suppose they'll be allowed to go back to work anytime soon. Those rambunctious kids in the red tracksuits wound up injured during the raid. It's worrisome to say the least. I'm wishing them a quick recovery.
Yeah, Wald, he really fucked up his own people. That's tough, man. That pissed me off. Like, I can't even laugh about that one. That just straight up pissed me off.
Oh, Hey there, guys. I got a quick question for you. Have you seen Arios around today?
I don't think we've seen Arios.
Arios?
No, I can't see we have.
Has something happened to him? Well, he went off to Orcus Tower a bit ago to discuss the guild's plans with the mayor. The thing is, his Enigma 2 ended up getting busted during the raid. We've been too busy dealing with the Aftermath to give him a new one, so it's been a bit of a pain keeping in contact. Their meeting should be done by now, so I've just been waiting for him to get his divine blade butt back here already.
Maybe he's taking the scenic route back.
We'll let Arios know you're looking for him if we run into each other. Thanks, hon. I'd appreciate that.
Oh.
We have our work cut out for us with the sorry state ţ霖is in right now. We haven't had the chance to deal with the Pleroma grass or the society that's been sticking its nose around. Maybe it's time for us to request backup from the HQ.
Damn.
It seems the Fisherman's Guild's secret weapon isn't what, but a who. Just thinking about what kind of man, no, angular he is makes my heart race.
Listen, Sal, you're looking at the one and only Divine Angular. That'd be Lloyd Bannings. And just wait. We're gonna sweep the competition. We already kicked some ass before. We're gonna do it all again very soon. Just wait. You will no longer be their receptionist. You will be our receptionist like you were supposed to. Even though, to be honest, I didn't know you were gonna be a receptionist. I thought you wanted to fish like hardcore.
To think they would go as far as to call on Harvard of all people.
No matter, this is precisely what I was hoping for. The moment I've been anticipating since I stepped foot in Crossbell is nearly here. Do your worst, Harvard. I will see to your demise personally. What is he role-playing about?
If you're looking for Moores, he's at the Civic Center. The Business Owners Association is hosting a charity event, you see. Apparently Roy will be assisting with it, but, well, let's just say I hope it goes alright.
Gotta love Grandma. Graham gave us the lemonade, even though personally, I'm not a lemonade fan. Let me know how you feel about lemonade. I'm a sweet tea kind of guy. Like on a hot day, hot summer day, give me some cold iced tea. What are you guys into? Iced tea? Lemonade? Maybe some other juice? Or are you somebody that likes to drink iced coffee during hot days? Because that can be kind of refreshing, as weird as that sounds. Yeah, I pass through the Tangerine Gate when I'm making deliveries. Things are getting more tense than usual right now. They're watching travelers more closely too, whether inbound or outbound. Now, how am I supposed to run a business when things are at the borders of this tense? I just have to take my frustrations out on this mean plate of fried rice. That's respectable.
Asia left a letter right before she disappeared. She wrote that she had to leave Crossbell for a while, but she was vague about why. She didn't even say goodbye to Arkansas. That doesn't sound like her at all. What reason could she have for leaving so suddenly? I wish she would have talked to me about it.
Oh, yeah, Rishi, you broke her heart.
I can't imagine what's so private that she couldn't discuss it with her best friend.
Oh, my heart, stop, please. This is depressing. And it sucks because that means she pretty much kind of just left while Ilya is hospitalized. That's rough.
It looks like the reconstruction efforts in downtown district are underway. Maybe I should go down there and find a way to help.
Downtown's close by. A few unlucky strokes in East Street could have been wound up in ruins too. Ugh. I mean, could you at least have some bro, have some decency, bro? I get what you're saying. Like, oh, I'm glad nothing happened to us, but like, it's like you're like saying like, you know, it's like fuck them. It's like a spit in the face to everyone in downtown district, bro. Man, have some respect. Damn, at least be like, damn, I feel bad. Like, I'm sorry it happened, etc. But
Ben is helping out with the charity event at the Civic Center today. In the meantime, I'll be filling in for him as Master's kitchen assistant. This is my chance to make myself as useful as I can. Menial chores are all I've really been good for around here.
Risha's disappearance has taken a toll on Shan-Shan. She was Shan-Shan's first true friend, so I can understand how she feels. I only hope my girl cheers up soon.
Damn. I feel bad for Pops.
Oh, look at what he is. Armand and Ellie.
And Armin. Isn't that what the baby's name is? Armin.
Wait, why is it just saying baby now? Am I crazy? Was I just hallucinating that the baby's name was Armin?
Look, Armin. He's fast asleep. He sure is, Ellie. Our little boy's sleeping like the angel he is. Then again, his mother is one too, so I'm hardly surprised. Oh, Armin. Oh, Ellie.
Oh, he didn't do it? I thought he was gonna do it again. Yeah, they're hilarious. They're cute.
Sorry if we interrupted. But would you happen to be Armin?
It's not like we didn't speak to him before, Lloyd.
Who is asking, if I may?
We're with the Crossbow Police, Special Support Section. We're here to respond to the support request you submitted.
Oh, so you're the ones. Thank heavens you're here. This is wonderful, Armin. It's finally happening. You're right, Ellie. I've put so much on your shoulders ever since you gave birth to our baby. It makes me feel just awful not being able to do more for our family. Now, Armin, you told me you wouldn't say things like that anymore. Don't you remember the promise we made that first time we held them together? No matter what happens, we're going to get through this together. You, me, and our precious baby boy. How could I ever forget? Oh, Ellie, how I love you. I love you too, Armin.
Oh.
It's hard to get a word in with these two lovebirds. It's as if they're off in their own little world.
I'll say. Lloyd hating already. You see him? He was hating. The hatred. Lloyd Bannings, he's a different guy now.
Apologies for interrupting the two of you again, but do you think you could tell us more about your request? Oh, yes, of course. sorry about that. We'd like you to search for a certain someone. I know this is a little sudden, but do you think you could commit to our request first before we continue? Help the lovebirds or fly the coop? We gotta fly the coop. It ain't time yet. I'm really sorry, but we can't commit to anything right now. No, see, it isn't so. You're the only ones we can count on. Please reconsider, if not for us, then for our adorable baby boy.
Oh.
There, Armin. It's alright.
Oh, okay, it is Armin. I was like, bro, am I crazy? Like, so why do they keep having it as baby?
We promise we'll return if we find time in our schedules. Please do. We'll be waiting here.
Don't worry, I'm gonna help you guys. Don't worry about a thing. I do it all. You know why? Because we're the SSS. Sorry. I feel like something's wrong with me today. It's Lima.
Daddy's working to help everyone. He's so cool.
Oh, you baby. You baby. You baby. I'm sorry. Oh god, we're back to the depressing ass music. Oh my Arios. Alright, time to get her done. Just gotta take some measurements. What the? The door is locked. Nah, bro. This... What's it? Is his name Gable? The guy that lives here, that's Armin's father. That's his father. What the? Oh. We're using this room to prepare for the soup kitchen we're holding later. Rona's doing the same over in her apartment. Whoever said too many cooks spoiled the stew never had this many hungry mouths to feed.
Chances are we're going to run out again like last time. Maybe we could stretch it out a little longer if we use more water and less broth.
Ugh, he's working with his brain, huh? Man, what a time to be a cross-belling, right guys? Oh wait, I might actually be the only one that's a cross-belling. Since your bus wants to be an Arabonian all of a sudden, you make me sick. I think Kai is also an Arabonian right now. I'm disgusted. Radiant, you might be a Calvardian right now.
It's so hard to prepare radishes correctly. Maybe I should score them a bit first. Oh, visitors. I'm afraid it'll be a tough longer until the soup's ready. You'll have to wait in the meantime.
Don't worry, Grandma. That's not what we're here for, Gram. Wait a second. What the f- Whoa. I don't know why, but that's creepy, bro. Like we've never been able to go into this room, have we? Am I crazy? And there's absolutely nothing here. Did Vaughn's dad actually get off his ass? That's the biggest shocker. Oh god, it's kinked, right? Kinds, kinked, something.
This sort of work gets tiring fast. I suppose it's good for the stamina though.
I still don't like that guy to this day. My favorite apple.
whole neighborhood's busy working on the reconstruction. What do you think you're glaring at? Why might I help too? Long as it ain't business hours.
That's one sassy baby right there.
Oh, hey there, SSS. So, about the whole raid fiasco, what's your guys' take on it?
Straight to the point.
There's still a lot of unanswered questions as to what the motive was. All we can say for sure at the moment is that the Red Constellation was the one responsible. As for who was pulling the strings behind them, the Imperial government is the obvious culprit to jump to, being their most recent employer. Yeah, that's been the word on the street for a while now. You ask me, that doesn't explain why they made a sudden retreat. But hey, what do I know?
That reminds me, you guys fought back Vald in this demonized form here, yeah? For some reason I thought he was saying something else entirely, and I was like, does that make sense?
Yep, that was definitely him, alright.
Yo, I feel like we've never seen this expression from Ashley. Yeah, Ashley, she's my type, man.
He put up a tough fight too. I take it he was doped up on that crazy drug, huh? I mean, a pill that turns you into a monster? Where in the hell does a guy even find something like that? We've been wondering that ourselves. There's an investigation underway, but nothing about his supplier has come to light. Huh. So the cops don't know jack either. Nothing I hate more than being out of the loop. To make matters worse, business has been in the crapper this week too. Now that the state's all worked up over public safety.
Just say the shitter if you're gonna say it. The crapper. Come on, Ashley.
Then there's the neighborhood. I've been living in downtown for a bit now, and I've never seen it like this. Maybe it's time to pack our bags and find somewhere else to set up shop. I'm sorry to hear that, Ashley. Can't say I don't get it. Sometimes you just have to shove off and move on.
You've got some rock solid connections, so I'm sure you'll land on your feet one way or another.
Yeah, well, I'm not out the door just yet. I've got to think about what's best for Jingo too. Won't be long before I have to start planning out our future. Maybe it's time we packed our bags and said goodbye to ţÄLove. Burns my ass being out of the loop on what's going on in this place.
Oh, it's a real mom right there. As crazy as she is letting her kid handle the equipment in there, yeah, she is thinking about her. It's so weird not seeing Abbas here.
I've been whipping up some special drinks for all the people hard at work out there. It's not easy keeping them all hydrated. The blender's been going on full blast and non-stop.
Oh, our boy Abbas.
Working hard, Abbas?
Wazzy, SSS, good day to you all. Hey there, kids. You guys see our request?
Yeah, we just wanted to drop by and hash out the details. From what I could tell, the reconstruction effort is already underway here.
Indeed it is. The people of the downtown district have been working together under the Testament's direction. Progress has been slow, however. There is still much damage to be accounted for. Yeah, we heard Vald attack this place that night in his demonized form.
Do the locals know the truth?
Most do not, save for those in the Saber Vipers. They were among the few capable of recognizing the man behind the grotesquerie.
Perhaps it is best that we keep this from the other residents then. The truth would be too shocking.
Let us set that topic aside for now. Of more immediate importance is how best to proceed with the reconstruction. The downtown district cannot rely on the government aid, nor does it denies have the means to hire contractors. As such, the Special Support Section's assistance will be well appreciated.
Well, when you put it that way, let's push it to later. We'd like to help, but how soon we can depends on how our other work goes. Is it alright if we come back later?
Yes, so long as you're able to contribute, I have no objection to the timing.
We're not gonna force you though. Come lend a hand if your schedule frees up.
Understood. We'll come back when we can.
Yo, Abyss is so cool, man. He's definitely out there. He's definitely... And you can see the light pole. He's definitely one of my favorite characters in this game. I just like the dude. He just seems like a solid ass guy. He's kind of like how I feel about Jin. Like Jin, just a solid ass dude. You guys get what I mean? Yeah, this is crazy. What the? A book entitled Classic Oven Cooked Meals is resting here at room temperature. The stamina steak. Wait, is this Vaughn's dad?
Get a load of this. My old man's actually working in broad daylight. It's probably because the landlord said they'll toss us out if he doesn't help with the reconstruction.
Damn, Vaughn.
Hey here, quit running your mouth, Vaughn. You should be helping too, you know. So what if they're giving us free grub? Does it change the fact that I'm working my ass off in the middle of the day? Can't wait to get this over with so I can settle with a bottle or two.
Okay, he's still the same old piece of shit. Look at my old man trying to act like a good citizen for once. Vaughn's dad almost looks like a responsible grown-up now.
Where's Cannon? Where's my baby boy at? Weird not seeing him. Oh, here he is.
Look at this apartment building. It's completely demolished. Glad it was abandoned. Just imagining someone being in there during the attack sends chills down my spine.
Yeah, that would have been rough.
Nope, not a thing. How about in this pile? Dang, none here either.
We got Dino. Damn, Dino by itself? Man, this is rough. Well, I was thinking it would be at least one other person, but I guess everybody is messed up but him.
Walled, everyone. Dino. Huh? Oh, the SSS. Are all the Saber Vipers still in the hospital? Yeah, all of them but me. Koki got the worst of it. They even had to put him in a different room from the rest of the gang.
This is rough. I feel for this dude because he's like the baby in their group.
I'm sorry to hear that. I shouldn't have brought it up.
You can take your sympathy and shove it. They're the ones hurting right now. It's not fair that I'm the only one who got out okay. Damn it, why'd this have to happen? We should give him some space, Lloyd.
Yeah, you're right. Man, this is depressing, bro.
Mass will be held in the cathedral today. The services are dedicated to those who lost their lives in the raid, as we pray for Arios to guide them to her kingdom. I hope that all you can find the time to join us. Many mourners have visited today to grieve those who lost their lives in the raid.
Check in with our old man here.
Book entitled 1 Minute Cooking, Light Meals Edition.
Learn the recipe for fresh sandwich.
Damn, it's a lot of recipes this part.
Arios stopped by to say hello not too long ago. We don't share drinks anymore, the way we did in the good old days. But even still, that man hasn't changed a bit. Arios still makes an effort to stop by and say hello whenever he comes to pay his respects to the cemetery.
Oh, so he's here. He must be visiting Saya's grave.
Oh! You must have visited Guy as well.
Oh, someone left a bouquet. But who?
Grandma's here.
The raid on the city struck me with terror. I couldn't help but think back to the incident that took my husband away from 30 years ago. Never did I want to go through anything so traumatic again, and yet...
Well, we already know once she tells this to our family, because our family was already saying that she needs to leave Crossville. Oh, there he is. He is, I think that is Size guy. Yeah, her family is definitely gonna, try to get her out of Crossville. But she probably isn't gonna listen.
Arios.
DSSS. I didn't expect to see you all here.
You know, Michelle has been wondering where you've been. He told us that the mayor called you in to talk some things over.
Correct. I told him that it was unnecessary, but he was insisting on thanking me for my efforts. Really, that's all it was. That's all. Cause I don't trust Dieter. I don't trust Mariabell. A lot of people I don't trust. Arios, am I really gonna have to question what you're up to, bro? I don't know, bro. I highly doubt it was just to thank you for your efforts. I assume Dudley also was thanked for his efforts.
In all fairness, fighting off the Jaegers from Orcus Tower was quite a feat.
Why is everyone acting like we didn't fight Sigmund? Like I could see if they were singing his praises for fighting off Sigmund and didn't allow Sigmund to actually blow up the Orcus Tower. But I feel like even we would have been able to hang in there, like protecting the building if it was just the Jaegers. Maybe I'm just over hyping us. It's like, bro, we had the worst of it. I think I'm just pissed off because we We had to fight an actual menace to society. And just like Regia had to fight Shirley. Like, bro, we're fighting real named people that are like terrifying. I'm hating. I'm just hating. Yeah, man. Even the Crossbell Times was stroking your ego. Nothing wrong with feeling good about yourself every once in a while. You flatter me. Don't forget that I had Dudley to rely on too. Regardless, my discussion with the mayor didn't take as long as I had anticipated. So, I took the opportunity to stop by here before returning to the guild. Hopefully, Michelle will be able to forgive my temporary bout of truancy.
I think you would understand. Incidentally, that grave you came to visit today. Is it safe to assume whose it is?
Saya McLean. Shizuku's mother. She passed away in an accident 5 years ago.
Shizuku's mother and your wife?
And that was the accident that blinded Shizuku too, right? Or like messed up her vision. That was the same accident the kiddo lost her eyesight in, yeah?
Arios, is something wrong?
No, not at all. I finished my business here. It's time I take my leave.
Oh, right. It was good seeing you, Arios.
Listen well, Lloyd. Crossbell is on the brink of an era unprecedented in its history. But no matter what happens, no matter what circumstances are thrust upon you, or what trials lie ahead, never lose sight of what's most important to you. Huh? Nah, bro. Something is not right. Something is not right with Arios. There's something wrong. When in the world have we ever heard Arios speaking like this? And he directly came to Lloyd. First of all, he didn't say the SSS. He's talking to Lloyd specifically. Something happened during that conversation with Arios and the mayor. Deirdre, he probably asked him to do something. I'm not sure what it is. I can't think that far ahead. But all I know is that something is weighing on this dude heavy, because he had the speech, speech earlier in the conversation. He keeps pausing a lot. He's not really like himself. Something's not right here. I don't know about this. I don't have that great of a feeling about this shit. Nah, this ain't right, bro. Everybody knows something is not. Something is wrong. 100%. You'd have to be crazy not to think something is going on with this guy.
And just like that, he's gone.
What the hell was that all about?
Beats me. I was unable to parse it myself, but it almost felt like a warning.
What were you trying to get at, Arios? Oh, I got a sick feeling in my stomach, bro. What is gonna take place with Arios, man? He gave Lloyd specifically a warning. Is this Juju? It is.
I always give cookies to the children who come to Mass. You're welcome to attend too, of course. It's understandable that so many people would come here to pray for peace after what happened in the city. I hope none of us have to experience a tragedy like that again.
I wonder where Reese is. Oh, wow, just brought you up, Reese. I had been chalking my recent business successes up to the constant prayers to the goddess, but I can hardly take pride in the blessings I've had after what happened to the city. So today I'm not here to pray for profits. The only thing I have to ask of Arios is the peace and tranquility. What do profits matter if ţὼＬove is constantly in turmoil? There's nothing to celebrate about that. So today I'm here to pray to the goddess for peace, not finances. Yeah, I see you, sir. But I still don't give a shit about your premises. I still don't give a shit about what you stand for. No, I'm kidding. I respect it.
We're here for the Mass today. Usually all we do is play around, but even we know how to behave at a time like this. Dear Goddess, please look after all the people in the city.
Oh.
We've managed to confirm the safety of all the children currently enrolled in Sunday school. Sadly, lessons have been suspended indefinitely due to the current state of the affairs. Nevertheless, I cannot wait for them to begin again. I truly do miss their smiling faces already.
Oh, that is too sweet.
Far more people are attending the Mass than usual these days. That's hardly a surprise. The city will need all the solace it can find to recover from the attack.
The CGF and the citizens have both suffered heavy losses in the raid. What must be done to ensure that such an incident never occurs again? That is something that all ţὼLove must come together and reflect on right now. Not long ago, I received a report from the Congregation for Divine Worship. It stated that His Holiness the Pope has authorized the Congregation for the Sacrament's intervention in ţὼLove. Oh! Yo! Are you serious right now? But even so, I will never approve of them. I refuse to condone their stooping into illicit acts, no matter the justification. Yo, shut up, old man. Shut up. I've had it with you. Make Kevin great again. Let Kevin show up in ţὼLove, please. Would you?
Helping with the Mass today, Reese? Yes, I am.
Yo, Reese is... I'm sorry. I always say it. She's so cute, though.
The cathedral has had more worshippers than usual for today's services. They've had their homes attacked and their lives endangered. I know exactly how that feels.
Oh, my heart. I can't stop. Reese, please.
Reese. Sounds like she went through a similar tragedy once upon a time. Just between us, the Congregation for the Sacraments is still deliberating over what action to take in response to this incident. In the meantime, I intend to gather as much information as I can while I'm still in ţºLove. I would advise you all to be cautious of how you move forward from this as well. While you're still in ţὼLove, we understand. You take care of yourself out there too, Reese. The Congregation of Sacraments is currently reviewing its options on how to respond to this latest incident.
I always say it, but it's so weird seeing her without Kevin. I hear the young men from the Testament's gang have taken the initiative to rebuild the downtown district. I couldn't fathom why they would do so at first. Perhaps they truly are good kids deep down. Dun, 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 dun. I'm trying to think, because I think this part is extremely long, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to think about oh, we got a little scene. I was about to drive towards mining village. Damn, this is sad, bro. That's true, because you really love just driving around, don't you? We need to change the Mishi shit. I said we were gonna do it last time, but I forgot. Now let me whip around in 3D. No. What a moment this is. This is bittersweet, bro. Like, it feels like we had ÇÍ with us for forever. Which is crazy because he just became a part of the group recently. Along with Vasi. And this dude ÇÍLove's trying to get like some sort of reaction out of her. Damn. Hey, you gotta go out with a bang. You gotta have ÇÍLove drive everywhere. I mean, even if you go back to the CGF, you'll always be an SSS member, ÇÍLove. No matter what. Well, let's customize. Alright, boy, let's relax here. That's the original, huh? What's the noble look like? Yeah, that red's kind of fly, huh? We got 2 more. Let's see the cool. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Ooh, I kind of like that. That's kind of tough. That it. 6 cells ECF. Nice central the factory. Yeah, let's go with this. That's kind of tough. That look kind of clean, huh? Let's rest up and get some CP. Dun, dun, dun. Do 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 do. When the Jaegers rode into town, I thought we were done for. The CGF tried to come save us, only to get taken out one after another. What's weird is that the Jaegers left us and our stuff alone. Why were they even here then? What were those Jaegers even doing here in the first place? People are saying that the occupation here and the raid on the city were Imperial maneuvers to make gsmålBell retract its independence proposal. Innocent civilians were held hostage and the CGF suffered so many losses. How could anybody sacrifice human lives for the sake of political gain? There's just no forgiving that. People are saying that the occupation here and the raid on the city were the Imperial government's doing.
Aeolia served me some soothing herbal tea the other day. It's been helpful helping me relax after the troubles of last week. I'll have to thank her and Lynn both.
Oh.
Aeolia and Lynn went to the old deserted mine to take care of some monsters for us today. This is the first time they've helped us out. I'm going to have to think of some way to thank them both for their service.
How you feeling, old man? Well, if it isn't the SSS. Mayor Bixson, I'm sorry for everything Maines has had to go through. Yes, well, we haven't had much sense of the outright damage, but the shock has yet to subside. We're coping as well as we can manage, with the help from the bracers, of course.
I can only imagine how terrible this has been for all of you.
Indeed, though thankfully things have started to calm down a tad. Doing everything I can in my capacity as the mayor to help the town in the meantime. I know you all are having a rough go of it yourselves. Stay safe and best of luck. Thanks, Gramps.
When the bad guys showed up, the miners fought back to protect the town. They were no match though. Dad even got hurt when they shoved them out of the way. It was only a few scratches, but I was still scared for him.
Gotta respect it.
Who could have imagined that Maines would be occupied by Jaegers? It's like something from gsmålBell's old era of disputes. Gracious me, what is happening to our state?
Man, this is bumming me out, bro.
So many guardsmen from the CGF sacrificed themselves for our state. When I imagine their families waiting for them to come home, I just don't have the words.
Oh, this is breaking my fucking heart.
Those fallen guardsmen left behind families and loved ones forever.
Damn, man, I really missed the era when we was just dealing with the mafia. My man's Garcia, the Don. Now we dealing with all type of crazy shit. Life is shitty in gsmålBell.
In the end, those mercenary goons didn't lay a hand on our people or our food supply. Sure, we were scared out of our wits the whole time, but compared to the CGF, the damage was negligible. What were they trying to accomplish here? That's the part I just don't get. Those Jaegers, just what were they after? I can't make heads or tails of it.
Our girl Luca. Oh, there's Aeolia and Lynn. I thought they said they were in the mine.
When the town was being occupied, all I could do was cower in the corner of the inn. Marlo kept me company the whole time, telling me that it'd be alright and that we'd make it out safe. I used to think it was kind of an oath, but maybe my opinion of him has changed just a little.
Oh.
When it happened, I was so scared that I couldn't even talk smack the way I usually do.
Talk smack, how Luca do be talking crazy. That's why we like Luca though.
I'll have to thank Marlo for being there to comfort me.
Oh, she's sweet though.
Everyone at St. Ursula has been working tirelessly since the raid on the city. I'm trying to take care of as many patients as I can here in Minions to ease their load. It's quite an undertaking, but many hands make light work, as they say. That goes double in times like these. It's times like these that make me glad that I got my medical license.
Oh, this is sweet.
Aeoli and I are here to help clean up the fallout from the occupation. We exterminated the wanted monsters in the surrounding area, so hopefully that won't be a concern for a while. The emotional scars on the townsfolk won't be healing anytime soon, though. Most of them can hardly sleep at night. Maybe we should talk to Michelle about extending our stay here a while longer.
Usually there's someone there sometimes. I think last time it was Nielsen, maybe? Got Harold. See what Kimi's talking about.
It ain't worthwhile unless you smile. Daddy says no matter what happens, you'll always feel better if you put on a big happy grin. I hope everyone in town cheers up soon.
Oh, what a precious baby. Everyone else in Mainz is still in the rut after those damn Jaegers squatted in our village. It's just as much part of it as anyone else, but there's no staying down in the mouth about it forever. Being full of spite and vinegar is all about me and the miners are good for. It's up to us to keep the town in high spirits. Those Jaegers were spine chilling.
Oh, hello, Mr. Hayworth. Did you come to Mainz on business today? That I did. I'm here to drop off the produce I purchased from Amorca village. The people here have been living in fear ever since the occupation. Though they weren't any casualties, it still has left a tremendous impact. In such times as these, there isn't much that a merchant like myself can do. But nevertheless, I'd like to contribute in any way I can. Every smile they give me makes it that much more worth it.
Oh, Harold is one of a kind, isn't he, huh?
My husband was injured during that whole occupation incident. He's alright now, but I was worried sick when it happened. My husband is already back on his feet and working, but I'd never been more scared than when he got hurt. Courage is a virtue, of course, but I wish he'd have a little more caution too.
You're speaking facts right there. Hey, Ma, speaking facts. Hey, telling me this track ain't the one? You buzz. No, let me stop. I ain't gonna start with you. My birthday, relax, you buzz. Mainz mines are finally back in operation as of yesterday. There's a lot to think about when it comes to the future of ţÄLove, but for now, I'll just focus on my work. In the end, I'm only a miner, and like the chief always says, a miner's got to dig. That's tough. Luca was terrified out of her mind at the end when the occupation started. I'm better at mining than consoling, so I don't know if I was any help. Hopefully she feels better soon. Oh, you definitely helped her out. Good shit, Marlo.
I remember something about that girl who was leading the Jaegers during the occupation. He was actually here in town a ways back, stocking up on a ton of septium. That same girl wound up making mincemeat out of the CGF. I still can't believe it. It's the stuff of nightmares, man.
First Mainz got occupied and then the Crossbell City gets raided right after. There must be some way I can help either place out. But I'm just a miner, and a mediocre one at that. What can someone like me even do?
When Mainz was being occupied, we tried to push the Jaegers out of town. But when we confronted them, they knocked me off my feet like it was nothing. My hips are still aching. My injury wasn't too serious, but that didn't stop Miranda from giving me an earful about how rash I'd been. I'm just glad the other miners are safe, not to mention the rest of the village. I respect it.
Yuna! Whoa! What the? Is this Rebecca?
The raid on the city was no less than an atrocity. That young cadets at the academy were safe and sound here is about the only blessing I can find. It's going to take a lot of time for Crossbell to fully recover from this.
Hello, Special Support Section. Thank you for all coming all the way out here today. Don't mention it. So, this is where you'll be working for the time being? That's right. Sadly, it will be a while longer before the reception area at the headquarters is repaired and open for duty. Fortunately, the department backs up all of its data, which remains accessible from the terminals here. Owing to that, I'm perfectly able to perform all my regular duties from this counter. In other words, any tasks you would typically have done at the HQ will work just the same while I'm here.
I feel bad for Rebecca though, cause I'm sure her and Fran are very close.
That's good to know. By the way, Rebecca, I really wanted to thank you for being the first one there for Fran when she finally came to.
Oh, what did I say? Oh, it's too sweet.
I just know she was glad to see you. Oh no, you don't have to thank me, Noelle. I was there to cheer her up, but if anything, Fran was the one who lifted my spirits. It couldn't have made me happier to have her up and smiling again.
Oh.
I know exactly what you mean. If it doesn't put you out too much, could you find the time to make another visit? I'm sure it'd mean a lot to her. You don't even need to ask.
Oh, I love it. I love shit like this.
It's such a relief that Fran finally regained consciousness. I know she'd be telling us not to worry about her if she were here. I'm going to work extra hard as my way of cheering her up.
Yeah, let me know. Anybody watching this, you bus, anyone. When we've got a couple of fragments, but when should we really be? When should we be turning these fragments in? And do we have all of them? That's the real question I need to ask. Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. I love Yuna. I'm a Yuna stan, bro. I don't care. I'm willing to fight your bus. Yeah, I know you didn't do anything. I clearly just want to fight for no reason.
Oh, hey SSS. I bet you guys have had your hands pretty full lately. You look like you've been shouldering quite a lot yourself, Yuna. Have you made time to go back home and see your family? Yeah, I have. I'm glad they're alright. Still, I wasn't prepared for seeing just how bad the city was hit. Arkansas and police headquarters were in shambles. How was Crossbell supposed to come back from something like this? Oh, Yuna. I know things seem dire right now, but we're not going to get anywhere by standing still. We all have to stay strong and keep moving forward. You, us, and the rest of the city too. Yeah, you're right. I should be focusing on my training and studies instead of moping around here all day. So I'm gonna do just that. Good luck with the rest of your work today, guys. I'm going to get back to training and hitting the book so that someday I can help people just like the SSS does.
Oh, she's adorable. Yo, join the SSS right now. I want Yuna in the SSS. Lloyd, what do you have there? What do I have, Peter?
This, I'm pretty sure is part of the fishing set. It must have been a real beauty too. A rare fish I caught from one of the spots the Elite Four were guarding spotted out.
Well, your hunch is right. That thing is part of the fabled fishing set once used by the nomadic Pro-Angular. As the story goes, he sealed it away somewhere in these lands when he left ţÍlove. Who would have thought he hid the pieces in the bellies of the very things they're built to catch?
I didn't realize it was so legendary. What should we do then? Return it to its owner?
No, absolutely not. The man himself said his finders keepers. That gear is yours now. Just so you know, Lloyd, there are 4 of those pieces in total. Come back and see me after you've found the full set. I should be able to put it all together. Ooh, yeah, this is fire.
So maybe we'll get the full set once we beat the last guy, right? Because we only got one more of the elite to face. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Of all the times for a legendary fishing set to pop up again, this just might be destiny at work, Lloyd.
Settle down, Peter.
You know, every time I think about when I speak to Peter or I just read the name Peter, I always think about that one scene in, like, I haven't seen it in a while. Like, I feel like the last time I seen it, I was a kid. But it was that one scene in Family Guy where Peter said he was in like, I don't know if he was on an island or what, but he was dressed up like a clown. And he was calling everyone else stupid because, like, he was like, they're gonna be looking for army guys. Even though he was dressed like a fucking clown. That's one of my all-time favorite moments, bro, in Family Guy. That show is hilarious. It was just the way he said it, man. He should be here soon. And once he is, we'll hook that Imperial Fishing Club for sure.
He should be here soon.
Ooh. I mean, I know Salem was hinted at someone coming, and then I think the dude was saying like Harvard or something.
So the guild's bringing out a secret weapon, huh? I've never met them, so I have no clue what they're like.
Guys, I'm your secret weapon already. Are you kidding me? I've already taken out a lot of the Elite Four. I'm tired of the disrespect.
Yosh, 行くか。着いたぞ。
We've been taking turns patrolling the village ever since the raids. After what happened in Mainz in the city, there's no guarantee our village is safe either. All of us have to do everything we can to protect one another.
I see you, Derek.
I've been scared to go out on the roads ever since the raid on Crossbell City. Duty calls though. It's times like these we got to do what we can to help the village safe. I've been spotting those bizarre monsters near the ancient battlefield recently. They kind of look like they're wearing armor. Maybe they're some rich person's runaway pets?
Wearing armor, huh?
Some scary people went on a rampage in the city the other day. The village is so boring that I'd always wish something would have happened to liven things up.
Which is what I told your ass the last time you said something like that. I said, don't say stuff like that. Now look at you. Now you feeling different, huh?
Like getting hit by a raid? That's just too messed up. I'd always complain about how this village was too peaceful and boring. But maybe those were actually good things the whole time.
They were. And I'm glad you learned your lesson this early on.
Stefan finally came back to the village. I hope he comes out to play soon. The only person I've had to play with lately is Camille. But it's a lot more fun when Stefan's here too.
Oh, Polly, the sweet baby. Jake suddenly found a burst of motivation a little while ago, as if he's a whole new man. He's still a green one, of course, but I'm a lot less worried about his future now. I'll teach him everything I know, and one day we'll finally put a Jake's General Goods sign. Jake managed to find some drive recently, which means I can finally rest easy.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Reorg General Store. Might I recommend our specialty honey? I'm sure it'll suit your taste. How'd that sound? My delivery was pretty good, right? Maybe I really should consider taking over the store for grants.
Just relax, you were pretty mediocre at best. Maybe learn from a ace detective. Let me stop glazing myself. Louis the self-glazer. I'm downright floored that the city was raided the way it was. And as if it weren't bad enough, the perpetrators are still at large. Can't help but worry that Amorica could be next. Honestly, the raid on the cities had me like a flying feline on the hot end of the roof.
What the hell are you talking about, sir?
Yo, this dude, you could tell these people here in the Amorica village are country, bro. As somebody that's from the country, a southerner, what he just said right here is something very close to like one of the sayings down here that country people love to say. It's close to it. Like I feel like southerners just say the most outlandish weird shit. It's gotten to where I can't just put my all into work in the fields.
I heard the damage was caused by the raid was significant. Oh, would you listen to me? I've got to stop talking about this before it throws me into the doldrums. At times like these, we got to do what we can to put a smile and keep life moving. I got to visit the city during the festival earlier this year. It was such a beautiful and captivating place. I made so many wonderful memories there, so I'll never forget those things for what they've done to it. With any luck, the police and the CGF will have them in cuffs one way or another.
I wouldn't be so sure about that one.
Between those attackers and Minif, it makes you wonder why there are so many bad people in the world. Those guys who attacked the city are probably still hiding out somewhere in the state. That might explain why the CGF's patrols have been put out of full force since then. It feels like ಠಃLove becoming a real dangerous place to live.
I flipped through the latest edition of Crossbow Times more than thrice at this point. As shocking as the raid was, the article detailing Ilya's injury was the most harrowing of all. As a fellow Crossbellan, I pray that she makes a full recovery. Ilya has always invigorated the people of Crossbell. Something like this happening to her is just unthinkable. I pray with all my might that she makes a full recovery.
The raid has shaken the foundation of peace all across the state. What's more, tensions at the borders are approaching their breaking points. Arios only knows what will happen to Crossbell next.
Mom and I went to go check on stuff in the city. Luckily, all of my old friends and neighbors were safe. Mom was worried sick the whole time. Honestly, it was a relief for the both of us. What happened to the city is beyond my wildest nightmares. Thankfully, my friends are safe, but still, there were so many victims. I can only pray nothing like that ever happens again. News of the raid on the city has left even our little village anxious. The prevailing rumor is that some sort of imperial conspiracy, but without evidence, I'm loath to believe it. In any case, the best we can do for now is to protect the Mork and its surroundings. Eric and Elkin are keep watch on the outskirts of the village right now. Vigilance is a must if we're to keep our people from getting any more anxious than they already are. Eric and Elkin took it upon themselves to patrol around the village. Supposedly there were some unusual monsters spotted nearby. I do hope they're being careful.
The raid on the city has heightened tensions between us and the major powers. According to the rumors, both Ereboni and Calvert are set to conduct large-scale field exercises near our borders. It feels just like how it was before the non-aggression pact was signed. The Third Company was wiped out during the occupation of Mainz. Even the rescue unit suffered heavy losses. Some of our armored cars were destroyed as well, and in the end, the total damages sustained by the CGF are incalculable. Those goddess forsaken Jaegers, we won't let them get away with this. A lot of my comrades went down during the hostilities near Mainz. If only we had some actual firepower like tanks, we wouldn't have suffered nearly as many losses. Crossbell needs to become independent. It's the only way I'll be able to protect Stella and everyone else I hold dear. Yeah, that guy, Kless acting different. Murray. Hey, Murray. Looks like you guys have your hands full.
We do. Military activity has been picking up over at Grelia Fortress. This level of tension is unprecedented. The only time that it comes close was 2 years ago, before the signing of the non-aggression pact.
It's that bad? I can believe it. You better keep yourself safe, Murray. You hear me?
I know. Don't worry, I can handle things here.
I was unsure of what to do after the attack, but I've decided to return home to the Empire. If I were to ever get caught up in something so horrid again, I don't know how I would cope. A smart man. No matter what tricks the Empire tries to pull, we'll never back down. I refuse to let my allies' deaths be in vain. Not a chance in Gehenna.
Sig is pissed off.
A lot of tourists have been leaving Crossbell recently due to all the tension. Not to mention there's been a disaster after disaster recently. I can't blame them for getting out while they can.
Oh, Wenzel and Scott.
I never imagined a situation would grow so dire in just 1 week. I have to get my daughter out of Crossbell as soon as possible. I would have liked to stay and enjoy Crossbell a little longer. Mother says it's too dangerous though.
Oh, it really is, kiddo.
After they were done terrorizing Crossbell, the Red Constellation flew off in an airship. And what's more, not even the CGF's anti-air raiders were able to track it. I guess with enough capital, you can buy whatever technology you want. Just who are those people anyway? They say the Red Constellation's airship went totally undetected by the CGS raider. The situation here at the border is getting pretty sticky. I wish there was Erebonian guild members we could turn to for help.
Unfortunately, due to pressure from the Imperial government, there are hardly any branches left open in the Empire. They have plenty of solid bracers, but given the state of the organization there, we can't count on their help at all.
Yeah, it's a shame really.
If Erebonian branches were still open, the guild could be mediating right now to help find a peaceful resolution to this.
The tension at the border is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Just hoping it doesn't escalate. Whatever happens though, the guild has to keep an eye out to make sure the civilians aren't at risk.
Spoken like a true bracer.
Our current friction with the Empire is a lot like it was before the signing of the Non-Aggression Pact. They would even train those horrible railway guns directly at us. It was a terrifying time. I'd give anything to make sure that never happens again. Before the Non-Aggression Pact was signed, the Empire would bring out its railway guns during military exercises.
And you gotta feel like shit being from here. During these times, man. No, even Sonya doesn't have the best expression. It's rough though, like everything that's taken place it's been bad. And it's like back-to-back stuff.
Is something on your mind, Commander Bales? Yes. I was contemplating the pending reorganization of the CGF. It will be some time before we fully recover from the losses we sustained on Maine's Mountain Path.
Oh boy.
I was afraid of that. You seem troubled, Seeker. Are you second-guessing your decision to return to active service? No, that's not it. It's just, part of me feels guilty for being the only one stepping away from the SSS when things are getting so busy.
It's alright, Noel. We understand.
I would gladly welcome your help in rebuilding the CGF, but it isn't a command. Would you prefer that I have your reinstatement postponed? No, I've made my decision. At the end of today, Sergeant Major Noel Seeker will be back on duty with the CGF. Very well. However, until then, you're still a member of the Special Support Section.
And she's always going to be a member, even when she's gone.
Finish all of your remaining work there so you can leave without any regrets. Understood? Yes, ma'am.
Thanks to the increased buzz over independence after the raid, things are as tense as here as they were before the non-aggression pact was signed. If relations with the Empire reach a breaking point, it's possible that the railway guns will be deployed again. Maybe there truly is no way for us to avoid conflict with Calvert and in Arabonia. Lately, even Commander Bales has been absorbed in thought. From what I've heard, Mayor Croyce and Speaker McDowell are talking about reorganizing the CGF. Between that and the two major powers breathing down our necks, we have more on our plates than we can handle.
Supposedly it was the Empire that hired the Jaeger Corps that raided Crossbow City. That's what the rumors are saying, at least. No matter how it came about, I can't forgive anyone who spills the blood of my fellow guardsmen. If it's a fight the Empire wants, then it's a fight they'll get. Word is that the Empire is preparing for a large-scale military exercises just across the border. Screw them. If they want to pick a fight, then I'll give them one.
着いたぞ。
Alright, I think with that being said, this part has gone on for a pretty damn long time. Maybe close to 2 hours. If it isn't actually 2 hours. So I will see you guys next time when we finish speaking to the rest of everyone. Because we still, obviously we're at Tangram right now. We still have the hospital left, and then we have the airport because we didn't visit there. So I will see you guys next time for more Trails to Azure. Take care.